when we sit in sales meeting and when we talk with new projects, if we can't understand why we should buy or invest, we will usually not take them on as a client.
Had you already been working in the marketing space and the growth space within Web 2 and you transferred those skills over to Web 3? And I can see you nodding. So having made that transition, did you find that starting an agency in Web 3 was dramatically different? You know, the marketing strategies that you were deploying for Web 3 were dramatically different to Web 2? Or was it a relatively easy progression from Web 2 to Web 3? And I ask this question because most marketers, even Web 3 marketers, they often have a background in Web 2. I mean, Web 3 hasn't been around that long, so most come from a Web 2 place to a Web 3 space. So it's just interesting to hear your thoughts on that transition.
I think the first 2 years was trial and error, just jumping into it, testing, see what works. Facebook ads was not working, Google ads, and because marketing at the end of the day, it is finding eyeballs and presenting something to them. So a lot of it is, of course, similar. The main differences is what stories do you tell? What medium do you use? And also, I think the key part is also influencers. Because influencers and how you work with them is a very nuanced and delicate topic, combined with launch strategies, how to collaborate with launch pads, market makers, exchanges. So it's, I think a lot of this, the core is just how can you find relevant people that are interested in or what you're offering. But then there's a lot of nuance with these different other players, because there's maybe 3, 4, 5 players involved, plus maybe 20 influencers. And you need to align the marketing strategy over all different channels. I think the key part about becoming a Web3 marketer is understanding crypto Twitter, understanding crypto, and also investing yourself and understanding where do people find out about the new upcoming things, and being very on the pulse, so to speak. And that's why everybody in our team needs to hold crypto, needs to hold NFTs, and are very excited about it as well.
Many people that are watching this interview will see, okay, Tim, CEO of Lunar Strategy, he sees hundreds of crypto projects and he's looking after their campaigns along with his team. Is there a recipe for success? And when I say recipe, is there a cocktail between PR, between advertising, between influencers that is the go-to strategy for Lunar?
You need to have something that you sell, something that people want to buy, and they understand why they should buy it. So first of all, when we sit in sales meeting and when we talk with new projects, if we can't understand why we should buy or invest, we will usually not take them on as a client. Good sign is after a discovery meeting within a project that I feel a little bit maybe I want to invest in this because I see the value add.